Boa tarde. Cá estamos nós, mais um dia esperando o evento. Que eu pensei que ia começar agora. Esperar, né? Esperar. Faz as boas. Boa tarde, Fernando. Aqui estamos bem, e aí? É, novamente, aguardando o evento. Pois então, o que faremos nos próximos 30 minutos? Eu não sei. Eu fico muito confusa com esses horários de evento, porque assim, eles nunca colocam o horário do Brasil, né? Aí, o que acontece? O... Eu vou lá, eu converto o horário. Aí tem um site que coloca que é um horário, aí o outro site coloca que é outro. Aí quando eu vou fazer, tá esquisito. Então eu não sei. Eu tô tipo, Ah, minha webcam quer atualizar agora. Não, 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 não. Minha webcam não vai atualizar agora, não. Não, 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 não. Não, 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 não. Vou só atender uma ligação de um cliente e eu já retorno aí. Oh, voltei. E esqueci a água. Agora eu trouxe água. Que bom que está bem, estou bem também. Estou no trabalho, mas estou meio esquisito hoje. Esquisito em que sentido, meu querido? Ai, gente. Desculpa a ausência, eu fui resolver um negócio para um cliente. Que às vezes eu consigo uns freelancers, né? Então... É, meus povos. Que dia. E esse aqui não tem legenda. Eu vou até ver se eu não consigo achar um que tenha legenda para nós. Mas eu acho que não tem. Mas... ai. Vamos lá. Não tem. Pior que não tem em lugar nenhum. Paciência. Oi, Lucas, não tem aqui em português nem legenda. O que que eu faço? Puxa vida. Ai, eu sou muito perdida com o horário desses eventos, minha nossa. A Future Game Show terá duração de mais de 90 minutos. Serão 40 jogos? É isso mesmo? Bom, essa é a hora de vocês fazerem pipoca, pegar um refri, um bolo, um suco. Então é ao vivo, mas tipo, o de ontem tinha legenda simultânea, sabe? Esse aqui nem isso tem, ó. Ó. Tipo, não há close caption disponível. Por isso que eu achei estranho, sabe? Geralmente. Tanto que eu deixei com legenda porque algumas pessoas estão trabalhando, né? E aí fica mais fácil. Porque se não der pra ver ouvir o trailer, dá pra ler. Ali na tela, o quê? O quê? O quê? Eu não vi. O quê? Assisti em português, apareceu ali. Aonde, pô? Sério? Calma. Pera, alemão. Tá. English. Um idioma que eu não sei o que que é. Uai. Ah, tá aqui. Você pode assistir Futuri Game Show em português visitando a página no YouTube clicando Feed Internacional. Pera aí. Feed Internacional? Onde é que é esse trambolho? Feed Internacional. Jesus Cristo, onde que tá esse negócio? Feed Internacional que eu não tô achando. Alguém me ajuda. Pera. Future Game Show BSL? Será que... Ok, pera. Aham, achei. 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 Aqui, ó. English, Spanish... Ué, cadê o BR? Não tem BR? PT. Tá, PT. Então vai ser aqui. Então a gente sai desse e vai pra esse. É isso, né? Eu acho que vai ser com legenda esse aqui. Aí dá pra trocar. Obrigada, Lucas. Eu fiquei zanzando ali. É que estou muito desanimado. Vai tentar assistir o Superman um dia? Lógico. Sentido estranho sem motivo. Não almocei. Eu comi um pedaço de bolo só. A questão é... Tomara que tenha coisa boa nesse evento. Mas eu acho que vai ter o Tormented Souls, porque ele apareceu na página da Steam. Eu queria fazer alguma coisa pro meu canal do YouTube, aquele outro não sei o que eu faço. O vídeo de Persona vai demorar muito pra fazer. Eu tô rejogando tudo. E a princípio eu não vou jogar Sekiro hoje. Eu não tenho certeza. Eu estou no final. Provavelmente o Lucas deve ter visto o Rui jogar. Mas o Sekiro é o jogo, na minha opinião, mais difícil da From Software. Minha nossa, o negócio difícil. Eu aceito sugestões para postar lá no outro canal. Dois minutos. Ai, sei lá, dia com chuva, final de mês, dinheiro. Eu acho que o meu problema é com relação a, dinheiro, porque dinheiro eu não tenho. Daí me falaram que se eu pintasse o cabelo eu ia conseguir emprego. Só que eu fiz entrevistas e nunca é por causa do cabelo. É porque eu sou casada, né? Aí. Enfim, né? Fazer o quê? Eu até cogitei em vender o meu Switch. Persona já demora pra zerar. É. É que, tipo, o 5 ele é o maior jogo que tem. Mas. O 4 tu leva umas 80 e pouquinhas horas pra zerar. O problema é que realmente eu tenho que ficar pausando, tirar o texto da tela pra gravar. É fogo. Mas vai dar certo. Eita, boa tardezita. Cheguei pra dar um oi. Não, é só desânimo mesmo. Bem-vindos. Vai ter anime do Sekiro, né? Vai. Eu só achei meio. Né? Mas é aquele, prefiro ter alguma coisa do que não ter nada. Ai, gente. Ai, resumo, Talker. Como a cidadã não consegue emprego há um ano, as pessoas vêm me encher o saco, né? Tipo, e não é por falta de tentativa. No mês de janeiro eu mandei mais de 700 currículos porque eu tenho eles na minha caixa de entrada. E não deu em nada. Mas o problema é que eu precisava de um. Né? Então, o problema é que, tipo, quando eu consigo alguma coisa, eles fazem uma pergunta só: se eu sou casada. E aí eles já me desclassificam. Então, eu já. Na foto do canal você tá ruiva, seu cabelo não é uma peruca. É uma peruca. Uma peruca muito boa, inclusive. Ela é esse. O que tem a ver ser casada? Porque se a mulher engravidar, ela vai pegar licença e vai faltar. E aí ela vai ter filho e depois ela vai faltar pra levar filho pra cá e pra lá. Então é por isso. Muitos lugares é assim. Então é normal. Mulher casada. Fala que tu é mulher casada com filho, esquece, tu não trabalha. Mas é isso, a vida segue. Uma hora Mas finalmente chegou a hora do evento. Que seja um evento bom. Ah, é, né? Cadê? Português. Tem uma legenda em português. Cadê o português? Aqui. O que vocês esperam desse evento? Eu, na verdade, eu gosto de assistir eventos, né? Olha, Tormented Souls.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Future Game Show at Gamescom. I'm David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake and Big Boss in the Metal Gear Solid series.
And I'm Maggie Robertson, though you may know me best as Orin, I Can Fix Her the Red from Baldur's Gate 3, or the internet's favorite tall vampire lady, Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village.
I think it's Lady Dimitrescu.
No. But today's Bloodsport is video game trailers. We've got a packed itinerary full of world premieres,
teve uma
developer deep dives,
gameplay
demo drops,
do
and so
Resident
much
mais
more.
cedo.
Well, you got that right. Just keep in mind that if anything catches your eye, you'll be able to find and wishlist it on the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
And once the show's over, there will be plenty of follow-up coverage on GamesRadar.com, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, I think that's all the bases covered. Shall we dive into our opening trailer?
Let's do it. It's time for our very first world premiere.
Peggy 16.
Vai ter Metal Gear? Não é muito meu tipo de jogo, mas eu gosto de assistir quando jogam isso daí. O som não tá bom ou tá baixinho? Ah, eu tenho um desse aí, nunca abri.
Surprise! Hell Let Loose Vietnam is a brand new
É bom?
tactical shooter from the team behind, well, Hell Let Loose. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2026.
We are starting as we mean to go on. And, oh, David, I just realized you're still here after the intro. That's always a good sign, right?
I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere.
You want to stay?
I am very stealthy, but
Okay.
you should be able to find me throughout the show. I guess now I'm locked in, and you should be too, because there's more where that came from.
Specifically, we've got a closer look at Edge of Memories, a JRPG with intense real-time combat. Let's find out when you can get your hands on it.
Ele dubla o Big Boss no Metal Gear? Ah, então vai ter.
You have all failed time and time again, and as you are now, you are powerless to change your future, or the future of Harriet. We have seen the promise of your departure, the future, and your defeat. Prepare yourself. We are the last warning of the gods.
Edge of Memories is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2026. Add it to your wish list so you can stay up to date on the road to launch.
All right, let's check in with Den of Wolves, a cyberpunk shooter where you and your friends engage in a little industrial espionage.
I like the sound of that. Let's see it.
Eu não fui gamer pra ter jogado esse Metal Gear.
Den of
Aí eu não
Wolves is bringing its
consigo.
techno thrills to PC soon, so stick it on your wish lists.
Yeah, right stick flicks at the ready, folks, because our friends at Full Circle are here to tell us more about Skate Full Stop. Or Skate 4, I guess. I'm not so sure.
Let's just go with Skate.
Hi, I'm Darren, Senior Creative Director on Skate.
I'm Jeff Seamster. I'm the head of creative at Full Circle. Right now we're working on
Pera, o nome
Skate,
do
which
jogo
is
é
the next
Skate?
evolution of the Skate
Tipo,
franchise that's taking
Skate?
place in
Só?
a large-scale multiplayer world. So all the things that you know and love about Skate will be happening alongside tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of other players.
We're excited to talk about today. I'm excited to talk about this game forever. I'm excited to talk about the systems of in the depth of the skateboarding gameplay forever. Two of the biggest new systems in the game are slappies and wallies. If you're a new player and you run into a curb, instead of falling, you now transition into a grind. If you're an expert player and you know what a slappy is, you can now get into a slappy and you can like rotate into different grind positions. It just opens up a brand new possibility space. If you smash into a wall or if you ollie late, typically you would fall. Now it's a system that you can use intentionally to wally off of a thing, get into another trick or do a late trick. Like, I don't know how many tricks there are in the game. Like, it's almost infinite, right? Like, there's held flips, you can kick flip forever, you can hold a 360 flip to do a 1040.
Você controla o pé da pessoa pra fazer as manobras, tipo um simulador. Não, então não é tipo Tony Hawk.
The game's out, you know, talk to you about what you're doing in the game that's been released. Whereas we had brought in a player council, and we talked to them about like, hey, this is the idea, this is where we think we would like to go. But they were the first ones that got to play the game 2.5 years ago. That conversation is so much deeper and broader than it's ever been. There's a verticality that's different in the game now. It isn't just about footprint. In Skate 1, you couldn't get off your board. In Skate 2, you could walk around. In Skate 3, the walking around got a little bit better. We are light years ahead of where we were in the previous games, and now you can climb, and now you can swing, and now you can combine all of these systems together, and the depth of the skating is better and bigger than it's ever been. I'll leave you with one last thing anecdotally. I've had, in the last 5 to 10 years, I can't tell you how many pros that are either just pros or established pros that have connected or tried to reach out to me to be like, this game, this franchise is why I started skateboarding. You know, like Tyshawn Jones, who's like multiple skater of the year, started skating because of this game. There are 3 or 4 tricks that did not exist until we came up with the mapping for our control scheme. No one had done them. Mike Carroll did the very first Nollie 360 inward heel flip ever. Chris Haslam did the first 360 hard flip ever.
Gente, eu não sei nada de skate, só que a menina que tava nas Olimpíadas é daqui de Florianópolis. Mais que isso eu não sei nada de skate. Concorrência menos arcade, mais realista que Tony. Pô, te dizer que eu não conhecia esse, né, então. Isso, a Raíssa. Ó, ela é um amorzinho. Minha mãe atendia ela no posto de saúde. Ela não mora muito longe. Não sei se ela tá morando ainda com os pais. Se estiver pertinho daqui.
Into early access later this year, and it's already looking pretty damn steezy.
Steezy.
That's just something the kids are saying these days. You know, back in my day, I remember Solid Snake flipping and popping his way around the big shell. Good times.
Yeah. With all due respect, David, you sound like old Snake right now.
Damn, you're probably right. And while I recover from that microwave hallway level burn, here's another world premiere.
Isso.
Bianca, where have they taken you? God, hear my vow. Mother, you have given me the courage to be myself. Guide my steps on this forlorn journey. Father, you have taught me honor and respect. Watch upon me now. Let my sword strike true. And those that I have failed today, may I one day be worthy of your forgiveness.
Amém.
Bianca.
Caramba, nem sabia que ela era de Floripa. Ela é da costeira, querido. Ali do ladinho. Só que eu não sei se ela tá morando aqui.
I vow.
Hã? 1348? Deixa eu pesquisar esse trambolho.
That was your first look at 1348 ex voto, an odyssey of honor and justice across 14th century Italy. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in early 2026.
Now we're checking in with a series that is near and dear to my heart. Yes, that one. Here's an exclusive interview with the team behind Resident Evil Requiem.
Show.
フューチャーゲームショーご覧の皆様こんにちは。レジデントイービルレクイエムプロデューサーの熊澤です。現在レジデントイービルシリーズ第9作となるレジデントイービルレクイエムの開発に取り組んでいます。本作ではグレース・アッシュクロフトを新たな主人公にまだ見ぬ恐怖へ立ち向かいます。グレースは FBI 分析官として推理や分析など専門のフィールドでは並外れた集中力と洞察力を発揮します。しかし内向的で怖がりというシリーズとしても珍しいタイプのキャラクターになっており、プレイヤーも一緒になって怖がれると思います。
O que uma pessoa normal faria em Resident Evil na vida real, né? Ter medo, cair, chorar.
廃墟と化したラクーンシティが登場するこのストーリーを描くにあたっては、ラクーンシティそのものに因縁を持ったキャラクターがふさわしいと考え、ラクーン事件の生還者を母に持つグレースを登場させることになりました。本作のゲームプレイでは一人称視点と三人称視点を自由に切り替えることができます。没入感のあるゲーム体験が好きな方は一人称視点で、プレイヤーのアクションを
A minha
しっかり見たいという
pergunta
方
é
は
tipo se
三
o
人
jogo
称
ele
視点
foi
で遊べるよう
feito
に
pra
してい
ser
ま
em
す。
primeiro ou em terceiro, porque
皆さん
tipo
は
o
一人称視点
7
と三人称
tem
視点
como pôr em,
どちらで
em
遊べ
terceira
ます
pessoa,
か？
mas ele fica uma
一人称視点で
porcaria,
は
porque ele foi
より進
pensado
化した
pra ser em
光
primeira.
と影の表現での
Então
没入感が
tipo
楽しめますし、三人称視点ではグレースが驚いたり焦って転んだりするアクションなども見て楽しめるようになりました。本作でもたくさんの恐怖脅威が待ち受けています。サバイバルホラーというゲームの性質上、グレースが立ち向かうクリーチャーの正体を
Oh, eu
ここ
falei
でお
7,
話しするこ
desculpa,
とはできませんが、
8.
未知の脅威から生き残るゲーム体
Eu
験
não
を
gostei
楽
da
しんでいた
terceira
だける
pessoa
と
do
嬉しい
8.
です。レジデントイービルレクイエムは2026年2月27日にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ X、S、Steam で
Eita, nós, boa tarde, boa
本
tarde.
作の魅力はまだまだお伝えしきれておりません。ぜひ続報にもご注目いただきたいので、ウィッシュリストの登録や 各種
Eu funciono
SNS
com
のアカウントの
valores.
フォローもお願いします
Please, valores.
ご視聴ありがとうございました
Outra. Resident Evil. Ah, já tá na minha wishlist.
Wishlists at the ready because Resident Evil Requiem is coming to PC, PlayStation, and
Compatibilidade
Xbox on
total com
February
controle.
27, 2026.
And I genuinely
Mas vai
cannot
ter
wait.
dublagem.
But don't stop typing CapGod into the chat just yet. Because while we're on the subject,
não é?
here's a little extra
Eu-
something for the fans.
Nossa, Resident Evil. Antes eu ficava tipo, mas agora voltaram às origens. Isso me lembrou alguma coisa. Nossa, eu lembrei de um
Jill
jogo muito ruim.
Valentine joining the fight in Goddess of Victory Nikkei as part of an official collaboration with Resident Evil. Stay
Aquele
tuned for
Resident
updates on
Evil
the
que é com
upcoming
Leodes,
events.
Ledes,
All right,
Leodes,
what's
sei lá
up
como é
next?
que lê aquilo. Ui, credo.
We're digging into the cryptic atmosphere of Hell Is Us, an open world adventure game where you use your instincts to explore a supernatural world.
I was born here, but I grew up on the outside. I spent years trying to get in.
Why come back?
I had to find my parents and confront them about the past.
Never come back.
Whatever was happening here, I was now part of it.
We failed to stop the calamity. How did you know your parents were still in Hynne?
I didn't. All I remembered was that my father was the village blacksmith. There, I felt a connection. To this country. To Hades.
You pissed off the wrong people.
I want to piece together whatever is happening here, and you want to stop it.
It became my burden.
Look at you. Compromised
Então,
by
eu
your
achei a Grace muito boa. Eu não fiz nenhum vídeo falando sobre esse novo Resident Evil porque eu não sou tão expert sobre a franquia, né? Se fosse um Fatal Frame. Mas... tipo, eu acho que precisa ter personagens mais... pessoas normais, sabe? Tipo, o Ethan pra mim foi muito bom porque, assim... é o que uma pessoa normal faria,
All right,
mano.
so fans of the broadcast will know that in the run-up to each Future Games show, our team puts together a trio of exclusive deep dives into some of the most exciting.
Tipo, eu sei usar arma,
That's right.
mas eu não sei
We
se eu
call these
conseguiria
sections
atirar em
our ones to
tempo,
watch,
tipo,
because they cover games that deserve
sabe?
to be
Não...
watched. And with that in mind, here's
Ai.
Rebel Wolves to tell you more about the Blood of Dawnwalker, the studio's dark fantasy vampire RPG.
Vampires? Say no more. Still got it.
Hello everyone, my name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I am game director on the Blood of Dawnwalker here at Rebel Wolves. The Blood of Dawnwalker is a dark fantasy action RPG set in 14th century Europe.
Sotaque
It's an
bonito.
open-world story-driven game which serves as the first chapter of our original saga.
For this project we created a new type of protagonist. You play as Cohen, a Dawnwalker. He is a human during the day with all of our human vulnerabilities, but for the night he transforms into a vampire, gaining supernatural powers. This creates a unique gameplay dynamic. We call it a dual gameplay loop, and I'm pretty sure the players will find it quite refreshing. Cohen's main goal in the game is to save his family, as they were captured by Drensis, a vampire lord that currently rules over the valley. He has only 30 days and nights to achieve this goal. And what happens if he runs out of time? Well, it surely doesn't end the game. His family may suffer some consequences, but we will let the players discover what exactly happens in this scenario.
Wait, are you Mihai?
Each quest moves the time forward, and it's entirely up to you to decide how you want to spend this resource. You have to manage it and face the consequences of your choices.
Choices and consequences in our game have 3 layers. The first is quite traditional, similar to other RPGs. You make choice and then deal with the consequences. The second layer ties into our
Eu preciso
dual
jogar
gameplay.
aquele
Day
Kingdom
and night
Come
often
ainda.
presents different choices. And finally, not making a choice is also a choice. You can simply choose not to act, and the world will respond in ways that are often hard to predict.
I do realize that it may sound intimidating at first, but don't worry. First of all, you will always know upfront how much time a given activity is going to take. And secondly, there is no need to rush, as exploration in our game doesn't consume time at all.
You have only one goal in front of you.
Nosso
and
jogo não
everything else
consome
is
tempo,
optional.
ele disse.
We give you the pieces, but it's up to you how you put them together. The story follows your lead, whatever you take it.
It is even possible to storm Brancy's castle right away, but of course at this point it would be extremely difficult. So instead, we encourage you to explore the world, finish different quests, find allies, and level Cohen up to make the task at hand easier. Everything in our game stems from the duality of our protagonist, including the combat, of course. During the day, when he is a human, he is able to fight with a sword and use dark magic, which is carved on his body as runes.
We are drawing from various combat archetypes and creating something new. We built responsive directional combat that is intuitive, immersive, and fluid. It's easy to learn and fun to master.
Não sei.
And at night, after he turns into a vampire, he becomes faster and stronger, gaining an ability to fight with his claws and teeth, and a few other vampiric powers.
One has different skills at his disposal, which not only affects the combat, but also the way how he explores the open world. Plane shift is one of his vampiric abilities.
Tipo, achei criativo, mas eu ficaria ainda com Kingdom Come porque eu vejo que muito das coisas que tinha na época, né? Tipo, Moisés estava jogando e tinha parte de um monastério e o pessoal tinha que fazer umas preces e tinha rotinas. E é bem o que acontecia naquela época, e tinha latim, eu estudei latim, né? E a tradução é muito certinha, então é um jogo que vale a pena. Então, vamos jogar Kingdom Come ainda.
Sink my teeth, I mean, your teeth, into the blood of Dawnwalker when it lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2026. Now, here's a game we haven't seen for a long time. We've got the latest trailer for Deer and Boy,
Ah, está na minha wishlist, ele é bonitinho. É fofinho.
Metal Deer.
Okay.
Olha que fofinho. Realmente faz tempo que anunciaram isso daí. Pergunto se Moisés não quer uma chave de 3 meses de do iRacing.
We've got a series of back-to-back trailers coming up next, so don't go anywhere.
or you'll learn what it means to insult House Dimitrescu.
I'm pretty sure it's Dimitrescu.
Perguntei.
100% not.
When we founded Eleran, it was just an ordinary research outpost. We had no idea what lay ahead.
Food shipments from the capital shall cease.
Abandoned by the capital, we faced isolation and starvation. Our explorations take us from the safety of the tree to the fog-cloaked lands below, which poison the soul and steal the mind. To survive, we have had to make hard choices. But we learned to fight back against the threats. With resources secured, we are expanding, living without fear, instead of surviving in it. We uncover ancient technologies, and new discoveries reveal themselves to us, as do new allies and new enemies. The fog is relentless. The monsters who call it home innumerable. And when fear is about to consume everything, only the tree's light can bring hope.
Pô, esse tipo de jogo assim, você tem que ter amigo pra jogar. Porque tem amigo que não é amigo, tem amigo que é teu inimigo, que só quer desgraça pra teu jogo. A Future Game Show até está mostrando alguns jogos legaisinhos esse ano. Pois é, mas até agora, tipo, eu anotei 3 títulos só que me chamaram a atenção. Ururu. Eu não tenho amigo pra jogar esse tipo de jogo assim. Tipo, eu tenho alguns, por exemplo, tu e tal, mas a gente não tem o horário que bate, né? Por exemplo, eu tô no meu 10º ano de Stardew Valley porque eu não tenho o horário que bate com o de ninguém pra jogar junto. Aí eu jogo sozinho. Tu viu que vai ter um beta do novo Sonic, sério? Mas tipo, é só pra alguma plataforma específica? Que aí eu quero testar. Se o ping não fosse impraticável, eu jogava algo contigo. Obrigada, meu querido. Ultimamente eu jogo TFT com um monte de estranho, porque pelo menos eu não...
Scavenge resources and build up your rolling fortress of choice with ever-evolving defenses. Fortify, forage, and fight. Monsters are coming. Rock and Road.
All right, we are back in action, or at least I am. Either way, don't forget that you can find and wishlist every game featured today on the Future Game Show Steam page. Just search Future Game Show.
É bom que você vai lá, abre a página da Steam e clica nesse negócio, o Future Game Show já tá tudo lá.
Pixel junk adventure that explores the concept of creative destruction.
Esse é interessante.
Where's Maggie? She's got the next line.
Kept you waiting, huh?
You're pretty good.
Yeah.
Pô, se é um jogo que vai ter crossplay, eu vou adquiri-lo. Na plataforma mais barata, claro, porque... Gente, esse jogo é massa. Mó brisado.
今回ゲーム全体のディレクション、アート、サウンド、シナリオなどを手掛けました。私は今、私が住んでいる京都のシンボルの一つである鴨川に来ています。ここは私がリラックスする場所であり、ゲームのアイデアを考えるために時折訪れていた場所でもあります。本作では木やドアなどと夢の中で会話することができます。そのいくつかのセリフのイメージは、ここで見かけた鳥の動きや風に揺れる木、長時間に及ぶアリの巣の観察などから得ました。作曲においても夢の曖昧さや不安定さを表現するため、楽器だけでなく身の回りにある日用品や自分の記憶と深く関係する場所でフィールドレコーディングした音なども取り入れました。今回制作の背景を少しでも共有できて嬉しいです。ではドリームオブサラザーのトレーラーをお楽しみください。
Humans can't choose what they want to remember or what they want to forget. I'll probably forget all about this someday.
Why is it that human beings are so trapped by how free they are?
Esse jogo me pegou pelas frases que tinha no último trailer, bem pontuais assim, reflexivas.
Beauty is overflowing in this world.
I don't think that's what real freedom is about.
Agora que me toquei, do que? Deixa eu ver se já tem o preço. Isso, tanto que ele tá fazendo trocadilho toda hora com Metal Gear. E eu tô só assim, tipo...
So make sure it's on your wish lists. What's next, David?
Well, next, we're switching gears to 13Z, the Zodiac Trials. It's a kinetic roguelike inspired by the legend of the Eastern Zodiacs.
For ages untold, the 12 Zodiac Guardians of the East have safeguarded humanity's fate. Determined not to fade into obscurity, they have revived the Zodiac Trials. Now they seek a 13th Zodiac. Let your Zodiac Trials begin.
Podiam fazer um jogo do Jack Chan com aqueles negócios do Zodíaco, né?
"13Z is coming soon to PC and Xbox, but you can also dive into the demo on Steam after the show."
And now for something completely different. A game where you and your friends grill steak and dodge missiles to fund your doughy dreams.
Let's chow down on a vertical slice of Pizza Bandit.
Bombs, guns, bounty hunting. That was my life. But all I ever wanted was to be a chef. There's always work. Time to get back to business.
Hoshi.
Pizza Bandit is coming to Steam Early Access on August 25th, and trust me, you don't want to miss it.
Okay, we just hit the quota. That is a timeout on all pizza puns.
Yes, that's totally fair. That one was pretty cheesy.
Okay, and I'm ignoring you now. And would you look at that? It's time for our next game, Recur.
It's a puzzle platformer starring a time-bending, post-apocalyptic postman. You move right, and time moves forward. Move left, and it reverses. So, let's take a look.
Jogo de fazer pizza ou de ação? Eu acho que é tipo, enquanto você faz pizza, você tem que deter os bandidos que estão ali pelo, né? Mas eu acho que vai ficar mais claro. Cara, isso aqui tem que usar muito a cabeça, né? Agora que eu tava pensando, pô, se direita avança e esquerda recua, mano, isso aqui tem que usar muito a cabeça. Eu não sei se meu cérebro vai pensar direito pra jogar isso aí.
Special delivery. Recur is coming to PC in 2026. Okay, I think we've got another world premiere up next, right, David?
Oh, we sure do. Here's a closer look at the next eerie odyssey from indie puzzle game
Rusty Lake.
Rusty Lake.
Show. Ou vou comprar quando lança. Jogo lindo, jogo cheiroso, maravilhoso.
We will arrive at the estate. Trust me, serving the Vanderboom family can be exhausting. Cleaning the house, serving food, the long working hours.
Ai, moço, que lance logo, porque eu tô esperando há 1 ano já.
We're here. You can get out now.
Ah, ano que vem só.
Servant of the Lake is coming soon to PC and your collective wish lists very shortly, I'm sure.
Next up, we've got a special announcement from our friends at Heart Machine about Hyper Lightbreaker, the studio's frenetic procedural roguelite.
Ah, já tava na minha lista. É que, assim, esse do Rust Lake, ele é uma série de jogos que tu começa a jogar, não parece fazer sentido, parece que não tem uma história, mas conforme você vai avançando, são vários jogos, né? A história vai sendo resolvida, tipo, você é um detetive e tem que resolver um caso que aconteceu. Aí tem alguns jogos que são mais no futuro, outros são mais no passado e assim vai. É muito legal, muito legal. Aproveita que é de graça no celular. E ele é um jogo completamente de puzzle, assim. Esses jogos do Rust Lake, assim... Eu tinha jogado uma coletânea no celular, depois eu comprei no PC, joguei e fui jogando todo o lançamento. Muito bom.
Update is out now on Steam, so grab your friends and get to work.
All right, here's another world premiere. It's the next game from Awe Interactive, the crew behind BPM.
Mas eu vou falar bem a real. Tipo, você vai abrir o jogo, vai ficar assim, cara, não tô entendendo nada. Aí tu abre o outro, isso aqui então foi o que aconteceu depois daquilo, e sabe, então ele vai se interligando. Eu tenho uma listinha, tipo, a ordem de lançamento e a ordem de história, né? Mas, infelizmente, um deles tem que jogar com um amigo, porque o jogo se passa entre o futuro e o passado, então um amigo tá no passado, outro no futuro. Parece, tipo... Foi um jogo teste, assim, mas bom também. Agora falta aparecer o Tormented Souls.
Get into the groove when BPM Bit Crushed comes to PC and consoles in 2026.
We're checking in with Hotel Barcelona now. It's a slasher roguelike from avant-garde game devs Swery and Suda51.
Japan の大阪でインディーゲームを作ってますホワイトアウルズのスエリーです。現在はですね、尊敬するクリエイターの須田剛一さんとのコラボ作品になりますホテルバルセロナという作品に取り組んでいます。この作品はパロディホラーローグライクスラッシャーという感じで、本当に僕たちが好きな要素を詰め込んだ作品になっていまして、1980年代ぐらいのホラー映画の世界の中に入り込んで敵をどんどん倒してクリアしていくっていうそういう超高難易度な横スクロールアクションゲームになっています。ペンシルベニア州とウェストバージニア州の境にあるホテルバルセロナっていう場所にですね、アメリカ中のシリアルキラーが集まってるんですね。で主人公はこのホテルに閉じ込められています。ですから彼らを全員倒してホテルから脱出する必要があります。ただ主人公のジャスティン自身にも秘密があって物語を進めるにつれてそれも徐々に明らかになっていくそういうゲームになってます。このゲームはたくさん死ぬゲームなんですが死ねば死ぬほど有利になっていくというか、まずもちろん死んだ際には素材とかお金とかを手に入れたものを持って帰ってパワーアップできますし、さらにこのゲーム新しい特徴スラッシャーファントムというものがありまして、それを使うことでどんどん攻略が楽になります。スラッシャーファントムっていうのは一つ前の周回の自分が次のプレイに登場するんですね。それで一緒に過去の自分と一緒にステージを攻略していくことができるっていうそういうシステムです。ホテルバルセロナは2025年9月発売です。Xbox と PlayStation 5、それから Steam で同時発売になりますので、ぜひ発売当日にチェックインしてみてください。よろしくお願いします。
Diferente.
Reserve your room at the Hotel Barcelona when it lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox this September.
Better yet, we've teamed up with Cult Games and Katana Records to give you the chance to win some very exclusive Hotel Barcelona goodies. So just head to the link on screen and look out for the competition details.
Let's keep it moving with a new trailer for the 7 Deadly Sins.
Nanatsu no Taizai de novo. Não. Não. Genshin 2, né? É o Anaba do Nanatsu no Taizai versão Nhê. 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 Nhê.
The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is coming to PC and PlayStation later this year, but you can pre-register now at 7origin.netmarble.com.
Okay. Our second Ones to Watch deep dive is here, and this time we've got a dispatch from Poland about Kronos, the New Dawn, Bluebird Team's time-traveling survival horror adventure.
Pô, gostava de Genshin. É que pessoal de gacha, tem pessoal que é de boa e tem pessoal que é insuportável. É mais gente insuportável do que pessoa legal, então tipo... Pô. Aí abro uma vez na vida, outra na morte, o Genshin.
To look for the time reads, and of course you need to solve some puzzles, fight with monsters, basically survive along the way, and then jump back in time and extract key people who didn't survive the apocalypse. You need to find your predecessors, see
Tipo, eu que tinha pensado em jogar, mas eu ver a gameplay e já tô meio assim, mas eu acho que eu vou ver alguém jogar.
Dangers and horrors of the future to salvage what's left of humanity, of the past. There was this disease that basically wiped out humanity at some point. So people at the beginning were like getting blind and feel this urge to come together, which ends with the merge. Yeah? So they are merging the body horror elements.
Me afastei de Genshin por causa da fanbase também. Faz mal cota que não abre o Genshin. É, aí que tá o negócio, né? E aí criaram trocentos similares pra... Tipo, pô, joguei o Genshin, o Honkai, o Infinity Nick...
And this is a perfect moment for you to reposition, for
example, tinha outro lá que era pra celular.
Weapons. That is also really important mechanic in our game.
So Shieldblade, it's weapon of travelers to overcome what they can, find in the future before they jump into the past, and it can change shapes in different guns. So like into the pistol that we call as a sword, into the shotgun we call as a hammer.
This baby. Well, this actually is the hammer, but the shift blade is the weapon, ultimate weapon of the travelers. And as travelers are very, very resourceful. Oh yeah, resource management is very important in our game. You need to plan your expedition, what to take with you, because the inventory is limited. Also using environments like barrels to, for example, to blow them up, or gas canisters to put them on fire. And to survive, yeah, of course, please explore the environment. Also, some weapons will be hidden. They are not on the main path, like a really cool ones. And look for cats. Yeah, be good to animals. If you pet them, they are dropping something for you. That's also really, really cool.
Kronos: The New Dawn will be available at fall 2025 on PS5, Xbox Series S and X, PC, wishlist now.
Don't let them merge and pet all the cats.
Eu tô jogando uma Musume Girls Frontier 2. Eu tô abrindo vez ou outra o Fate porque tu me emprestou o acesso, né? E o Persona 5 eu desisti. Aquele gato eu desisti. Tava legal, mas não...
It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 5th.
All right, there's a volley of awesome back-to-back trailers coming up next. We'll see you back on stage after this.
Le temps est bon dans la ville, dessiné d'une main agile. Nous vivons l'esprit tranquille.
Você tem o Nintendo Switch Lite desbloqueado? Não. Porque eu jogo muitas coisas online. Se bem que ultimamente eu tô usando mais o outro, né? Que é o de pôr na TV. Eu não sei se tá dando acesso. Eu loguei, ele foi antes de ontem. Eu abri o Fate. Tava normal aqui, pelo menos. Mas hoje eu não abri. Foi antes de ontem.
Adventures aren't for those who wait. They are for warriors. All dungeons.
O Light não joga online?
Join fellow brave souls to answer the call. The farther you push, the greater the peril. And the shinier the rewards. Choose your hero and adapt your style.
Tipo, no Switch Lite eu jogo o Animal Crossing online e umas outras coisinhas assim, sabe? Chegou o Rasputin. Oh, que azar. Eu joguei a demo disso, é muito divertido. Tipo, tu vai gerenciar um mercado e tu vai resolver as coisas que estão acontecendo na cidade, que é um mistério e tal. E tem pra Switch, PC... Eu não sei se tem pra PlayStation, mas eu joguei no PC a demo. Cara, mas me deu um ataque de ansiedade esse jogo. Porque se fica muita gente na fila e tu não resolver a conta rápido, tipo, passa o produto e não põe o valor certo, o chefe briga contigo. Nossa, eu passei mal, tá?
Can Discounty find a way to meet protesters' demands? Or will they be forced to close so soon after opening? Stay tuned. Discounty launches August 21st on PC and consoles.
Welcome back. Maggie is just ironing something out.
Oh, you ungrateful, selfish wretch! You come onto my stage, you lay your filthy man hands on my script, and now you even try to feed me skimmed milk? How dare you!
You okay? You all good?
Oh, yeah, no. I was just dealing with some riffraff.
Sure, yeah.
I don't think they'll mess with me again.
Just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Yeah, never better. All right, here's the latest on Dual Effects throwback survival horror shooter, Tormented Souls 2.
Aha, Tormented Souls.
My name is Caroline Walker. I came to this town to find help for my little sister, Anna. She does this thing where she draws terrifying images and somehow they become real. But it was all a trap, and now they've taken Anna.
Caroline! Are you there? They have me locked up in this horrible place. Please, help me.
What happened here?
This damn place can bring out the darkness in our hearts. You have no idea how powerful it is.
Luzes?
Tormented Souls 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on October 23rd, 2025.
Okay, Maggie, it is that time again. We've got another world premiere for an action RPG with innovative extraction mechanics.
Sounds amazing. Let's see it.
Make your choice. I am told this.
Mais uma prova de que o survival horror com câmera fixa ainda reina. Eu prefiro. Entendo que, tipo, primeira pessoa dá aquela tensão, né? Como se você estivesse imerso no negócio, mas eu prefiro... Tu não sabe o que tem na tua frente, né?
Rise, Reaper. Prepare yourself. Your initiation begins now. The realms, their gods slain, are fraught with danger. For you, of course. Loot as you please. Strip these dying realms bare. The denizens of this realm have not taken kindly to their gods' demise. They struggle in vain, gripping to what remains, unaware that their time has already passed. I care not what you do to each other, so long as you return with your and my mission accomplished. You are Legion, an instrument of a larger plan to rebuild my domain. Your sanctuary will become a new afterlife. What we build now will restore the balance, restore order, my order.
Gods, Death, and Reapers is launching into early access next year, but you can sign up for the playtest now via the game's Steam page.
All right, eyes up, stealth fans, because we've got gameplay from the next game in the Stick series. So,
Oh, mano, esse jogo sempre tá 2 pila na Steam. 2, 3 pila.
Quartz. Everyone's going crazy for a taste of its power.
Ou o jogo é muito bom ou o jogo é muito ruim pra sempre tá barato.
That means I gotta get to it first. What the fuck are you doing? Can't you see I'm working here? Just try to keep out of sight.
Mas eu nem sei do que se trata, tá?
Nighty night. Sleep tight. Bet you wish you could do that. Tasty. Now comes the fun part. And you guys were worried. I told you nothing could go wrong.
Sticks, I am Grand Priest Geoffroy, and I have been tasked with recovering what you stole from us.
That doesn't sound good.
Eu vou anotar só pra...
Sticks, Blades of Greed is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, so don't hesitate to sneak it onto your wish lists.
And let's keep things moving with a new trailer for Anno 117 Pax Romana, the latest installment in the legendary city builder franchise.
Esse foi daquele que o pessoal tava esperando bastante, né?
By decree of his radiant might, the Emperor, you, young governor, have been generously relocated to the soggy, sheep-strewn fringes of the Roman Empire. While I wouldn't even put one sandal in Albion, you're braver than most. And now the choice is yours. Will you protect Celtic tradition or enforce Roman ambition? You are far from the marble columns of Latium, and with that distance comes freedom. The freedom to govern as you choose, to civilize the land or be changed by it. You must be starving from the exhausting boat ride over, So warm your toga and fill your belly at the local tavern with a hearty meal of roast beef and beer. Oh, and their cheese pairs surprisingly well with
Eu admiro
wine.
muito vocês que conseguem jogar isso aqui. Eu acho tanta informação.
Maintain Celtic ways
Mas eu acho
to learn
tão
their
legal,
myths
sabe?
and melodies at the Bardic Hall, or test your physical might at the recreation grounds. If you're truly craving a taste of home, Romanize and build the Grammaticus or the theatre. Befriend the smiths, their forges glorious. With copper, tin, and silver flowing from these hills, no wonder Varda's army strikes like thunder. Oh, and a word to the wise. Varda will notice your Roman ways, and if pushed too far, you'll need to be ready for battle. Their gods, strange as they seem, carry weight. Epona blesses horses, making carts travel faster over stilted roads. Ken Nunos enriches forests. Learn the ways of their gods, and your rule may go more smoothly. You live in duality, but you will always be a Roman, so you can either govern like one, or be a sympathetic leader. Just imagine this marshland filled with terracotta roofs, paved roads, bathhouses. Oh, civilization. This place is wild, from wicker men to mystical Celtic rites. But it is also your blank slate. So will you rule with a Roman fist or a Celtic touch? What happens next? That's up to you. You can take it from here.
Pô, esse aí é bem interessante. Ele foi destaque numa das transmissões que teve um tempo atrás.
Anno 117 Pax Romana is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on November 13th, later this year.
Time for another future games show tradition, the Ones to Play montage. We are about to show you a series of great games that you can play once the show's over.
Yeah, and hey, if our elevator pitches convince you, you can head on over to the Future Game Show Steam page and dig right in.
Let's kick things off with Aethermancer, a monster-taming roguelite with
Tem outro jogo
challenging
desse
turn-based
anno
combat
aí? Não sabia. Tipo, eu realmente não conhecia.
Next up, we've got
Que
Twinklebot, a frankly
bonitinho.
adorable diorama builder where
Que
you decorate floating
bonitinho.
islands with dreamy little homes.
Or how about Morsels, a creature-collecting roguelite starring a hungry little mouse who gains the transformative powers of a sentient fatberg. And last but not least, here's Woodo, the scene-building puzzle game with a profound story and a unique art style. That was our Ones to Play montage. Remember to follow up on anything that caught your eye.
Now, let's take a moment for a quick PSA. We here at the Future Games Show recognize that gamers have diverse perspectives on what constitutes a good time. Personally, I can attest to the unique comforts of skulking around military bases in a cardboard box. That's just me. Or running away from evil babies and vampire lords and getting called a stupid man. Thanks.
Yeah, that one. Well said, David. But for some, you know, driving a virtual big rig from Finland to Sicily is their idea of heaven. And we just want to say that is totally valid. Fine. Yeah. In fact, if that is you, then we think you're going to really love our next trailer.
Bah! Mais um jogo para o Moisés comprar. Obrigada pelo lookzito, American Truck. Ah, para console? Legal.
Can't get much better than a trailer full of trailers. Okay. Update your wish lists because SCS Software is bringing Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator to PlayStation and Xbox.
Now, during our spring showcase, we were pleased to reveal the War Sales DLC for Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, which will bring a Viking-inspired faction to the game.
And now, thanks to Tailworks Entertainment, we can show you a closer look at what to expect from this hotly anticipated expansion.
Peggy 16.
Para baixar jogos não oficiais da Nintendo, baixa pelo PC? Não necessariamente, depende da destrava, né? Mas tem uma destrava da Nintendo que, tipo, quando tu liga ele, vai ter assim, o usuário normal, que é tipo o bloqueado, ou seja, tem que pôr o cartucho e o desbloqueado. O meu amigo, por exemplo, ele tem um desbloqueio que ele baixa na própria lojinha, como se fosse uma Play Store. Daí ele baixa o jogo já com tradução, tipo, ele jogou Pokémon, Persona, um monte de coisa desbloqueada com tradução. Então depende muito. Mount and Blade é muito massa. Mas será que eu vou gostar? Esses de caminhão eu achei muito divertido, mas eu já percebi que eu sou muito pamonha jogando isso. Cara, eu ia ficar com muito medo dessa situação.
Mount and Blade 2 War Sales launches
Manda
on
meme,
PC,
mande,
PlayStation, and Xbox later this year. What's next, David?
Well, we've got the full gameplay reveal of Wild Blue, a nostalgic on-rails shooter inspired by Star Fox 64.
Do a barrel roll! Sorry, couldn't help myself.
That takes me back.
O que mais a gente pode esperar do evento? Eu acho que tem mais o que? Uns poucos minutos, né? Eu acho que era 1h30 de evento.
That was your first look at gameplay for Wild Blue, which is coming soon to PC.
Now let's check in with Windstorm, the Legend of Himori, a horse-riding adventure where you play as a brave courier in 13th century Mongolia.
Da Mongólia? Olha só, já apareceu o Resident.
Never stop riding.
Já apareceu Tormented Souls, já apareceu uns outros jogos aí.
Some days, I believe I know. I ride to carry out my duty as a courier. Out there, they wait for answers, for aid,
for hope. I ride to survive. Gathering, crafting, hunting.
Sim, bebam água, bebam água.
The cold bites deeper. The silence grows heavier. I ride to remember where I come from. To care for those who carried us here. And to raise new strengths. But other days, I ride simply to follow the wind. To hear its songs beyond the horizon. Windstorm, the legend of Hynne.
Windstorm, the legend of Hymori, is launching into early access, so quit horsing around and add it to your wish list.
David, we talked about the jokes. All right, base building mech western Bounty Star is up next. Specifically, we've got an update from Dino God about when you can expect to embark on this post-apocalyptic adventure.
Got a lucrative job, just sitting here.
Uma coisa, é da Annapurna, então o negócio é bom. Tipo, eu nem penso duas vezes, geralmente o negócio é bom. Na minha opinião, é uma que eu posso confiar e vou comprar, sabe? Tipo, o jogo, claro. Claro, não são todos que eu gosto, né? Mas, tipo, são jogos que realmente dá pra ver que eles capricham, né? Fazem com amor, carinho.
But ghosts don't care how far you ride. And I'm tired of running.
Suit up and build your homestead in Bounty Star, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. But while we're still here, let's keep things moving and check out Toda and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. This is a mystical anime roguelike where you fight to protect the future of a vibrant village.
Falado que ia lançar um jogo mecha uns tempos atrás, mas eu esqueci o nome. Pô.
I'll go.
Remember to stay low.
What's happening in there?
I must focus.
We shall not relent our charge.
I do hope you enjoy pain.
Right by your side.
Time to kick some butt.
This looks good.
I just know that Rayleigh's going to love them.
I'm glad you like it.
Good.
Don't worry, I'm with you.
Oh, thrilling.
My heart's racing.
Toda and Guardians of the Sacred Tree launches on September 19th for PC and consoles. What's next, David?
We've got the release date trailer for Shape of Dreams, a MOBA roguelite fusion where you fight through procedural worlds with highly customizable character builds.
Eu fico curiosa como é que funciona a indústria, porque é tipo anime. Lá por 2012, 2013, lançou o Sword Art Online. Tinha outros isekais? Tinha. Mas depois daquilo, cara, tem milhões de isekais. Aí agora, tem um monte de Souls-like nos jogos, né? E esse outro aí que eu esqueci o nome. Será que os usuários que vão mudando porque eles estão envelhecendo ou como é que funciona, sabe?
A human? You have returned. If you're here, something has gone terribly wrong. Farah is fraught with danger. You'll need help to survive.
É lógico, as empresas vão querer vender o que tá... O pessoal tá indo comprar, né? Mas, tipo, na transmissão de ontem eu contei, foram mais de 6 Souls-like assim seguidos. Então eu não sei como é que...
Upgrade your tools to survive and turn their weapons against them. And climb metal surfaces. Ah, you found the grapple drones. I built these as an ingenious way to extend the reach of your poor, short human arms. Let's not forget your bow, an ancient but effective tool. Collect grubs to synthesize different arrows, then stun, freeze, and blast your way through Farah. Careful, Rosa. Quick, Rosa, we have to run! Quick, Rosa, jump!
That was Reach, a jaw-dropping adventure coming soon to VR headsets. Get that on your wish list ASAP. And we're following that bombshell with a developer presentation for Little Nightmares 3. It focuses on a creepy carnival that you and your co-op partner will have the pleasure of exploring in the full game. Come to think of it, actually, where is my co-op partner? David? 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 David!
Hi everyone, I'm Hynne, global producer on Little Nightmares 3, and today I'm thrilled to introduce you to a newly announced chapter of the game, Carnival. Little Nightmares 3 is an atmospheric adventure game in which you follow the journey of Flo and Alone. They are two best friends ever since they found each other in this lonely nightmare.
Eu não entendo vocês, eu fico louco jogando Souls-like e não consigo gostar. Não sei. É tipo, não sei. Para mim, eu falo pro Moisés, né? Tipo, eu não acho que Souls-like seja difícil. Tipo, você vê alguém jogando, tu vê que não é um bicho de 7 cabeças. O problema é a memória muscular. Você tem que ir praticando, né? Por isso que, tipo, quando eu morro, eu não fico estressada. Porque eu vejo que quem errou fui eu, não é o jogo que ele é difícil. Tipo, o Sekiro, ele é difícil pra mim porque eu tenho dificuldade de dar parry na hora certa. Mas, tipo, é uma dificuldade minha e não é o jogo em si. Então, eu não sei. Eu gosto... Certinho, amor. Obrigado, viu? Por aparecer. Sim, senhorio. Obrigado. Beijo. O tio que eu gosto no Souls-like é que, tipo, quando você vê que tá muito difícil, você consegue passar daquilo, dá uma satisfação muito grande, sabe? Então eu acho que é mais por isso, sabe? Mas não é pra todo mundo, né? Tipo, jogo de tiro não é pra mim, por exemplo.
As in the previous titles, you'll face clever puzzles that block your path. But for the first time in the series, you can now play online with a friend and face childhood fears together. Prefer to play solo? Don't worry, the other character will be controlled by a helpful AI companion.
Isso é bom, porque às vezes tu não tem com quem jogar, aí tu pode jogar sozinho.
Looks like the puzzle has been solved, but don't worry, no spoilers here. You'll get to experience it all for yourself when Knit Anonymous 3 launches October 10th, 2025. And if you want to dive into the nightmare right now, pre-order a digital copy of the game on PS5, Xbox Series and PC to get early access to the first title of the franchise, Little Nightmares NS Edition, on the same platform.
Little Nightmares 3 lands on PC and consoles this October 10th. And if it wasn't in your wish lists already, it should be now, okay? Because I said so. Oh,
Não acredito.
okay. As you can see, I've had to get creative while David is
Não acredito.
somewhere. Is he in here? Woohoo! Is he not? You'll never know. And while you debate this Schrodinger's snake, let's feast our eyes on the latest trailer from Lost Helden, a hand-painted JRPG from Artisan Studios.
Pô, eu nunca joguei. Tipo, nunca... Mentira, né? Eu joguei, mas eu joguei, tipo, bem pouquinho. Eu cheguei numa parte que era pra pular de uma caixinha pra outra e eu lembro que eu tava já com dor de cabeça, estressado, aí eu nunca mais abri.
Mark your calendars because Lost Helden is coming to PC and consoles in 2026.
E esse bicho troquinho?
We've got another world premiere up next, and the developers were kind enough to send me a temporary co-host. Super adorable. Don't get me wrong, I don't actually think he can read. So, anyway, here is your first look at Serial World. Yeah, show them. All right, I'll show them. Ha ha!
Pokémon. Hoshi. Legalzinho.
So, you're saying it's a roguelike deck builder that's coming to PC and consoles in 2026? Oh, well, cool. Yeah, I'll let him know. What's that? Oh, okay. Tell him to wishlist it. Yep. Yeah. I'll pass it on. Sounds
Okay.
good. You don't have
I'm
ours.
back. I'm sorry, I had a urgent Kodak call, but should I ask about the little creatures or?
Nope.
No. Okay.
We go way back. Yeah, don't worry about those guys. Let's just focus on our final ones to watch deep dive.
Yeah, sure. No further questions. Look, here's an interview with the developers of Phantom Blade Zero, where you play as an elite assassin.
Phantom Blade Zero is an action RPG, but it's like a playable kung fu movie. So all the movements are motion captured by real kung fu masters. We have 30 main weapons and more than 20 secondary weapons. You can pick 2 primary weapons and 2 secondary weapons. So all these 4 combined together to build a set. There are tons of different play styles and different varieties you can choose from in games. I think we may be the first one to bring all the cool weapons in Chinese kung fu cultures to this level of production. So I think this is something attractive to
Eu gosto
not
quando tem
only the
captura de
Chinese players,
movimento
but
assim.
for the players around the world. People will never understand what it is exactly until they actually play it. We're something in between a Souls game and a really big like Baldur's Gate or Witcher. There are many accessible ways to navigate people around the map, but nowadays, because Souls genre is very influential, so many people will hide everything and it's super complicated, no directions and everything. We see our games are different. We even have a hand-drawn map that will guide you to the next port, because our point is to tell a story, to build our original world, and to showcase our amazing move sets. And that's all our game is about. Our game is not about very slow move or explore or lost in the very intricate map. It's not like that. There are 3 levels of completion of our game. The first run for an average player, I would say the first run will just review like 30% or 40% of the whole game, and you will miss more than half of the content. This demo, this whole level is actually an optional level in our whole game. Very handcrafted, well-polished level that can be totally missed in the walkthrough. Yeah, Phantom Blade Zero is a new game you'll never see before. So you're welcome to follow our social medias like X, TikTok, and Instagram and YouTube. First day will be on Steam, Epic Game, and PlayStation 5 and 5 Pro. So stay tuned to our game and keep your eye on us. We will announce the releasing date this year within 2025.
Bom, ruim.
Thank you to the team at S-Game for the lowdown on Phantom Blade Zero. It's coming soon to PC and PS5.
We're closing in on the end of the show now.
Oh.
I know, it's very sad, but there's still a few surprises left in store.
Speaking of which, here's another world premiere.
The Witch Spire, as old as time itself, and just as powerful. A door to new worlds, far away. Filled with places to explore. And to call home. But also filled with dangers. Where no one should have to be alone. But a darkness rises.
Eu só não entendi se esse jogo ele é tipo um jogo de fazendinha ou um RPG.
So open the doors and step through the witch spire.
Witch Spire is a magic-infused survival game coming to PC early access in 2026. Shall we keep it moving with another trailer, David?
Absolutely. Here's gameplay for Active Matter, a high-octane extraction shooter where players
Ah, já
fight
que é jogo
across
de
a
tiro, eu já vou lá pegar meu remédio. Eita.
Вместо тепла зелень стекла, вместо огня дым. Из сетки календаря выхвачен день. Красное солнце сгорает дотла, день догорает с ним. На пылающий город падает тень. Перемен требуют наши сердца. Перемен требуют наши глаза. В нашем смехе и в наших слезах и в пульсации. Перемен. Мы ждем перемен.
Active Matter is coming soon to PC and consoles, but you can sign up for the closed beta right now at activematter.game and jump in when it launches after the show.
All right, let's throw it over to our friends at Capcom to learn more about the publisher's upcoming space station adventure, Pragmata.
Ah, então foi só aquele de tiro, né?
There you are. All better.
You patched me up.
Hi everyone, I'm Edwin Edzo, producer on Pragmata. As you enjoy this gameplay footage, let me take you through what Pragmata is all about. Pragmata is set on a cold lunar research station dedicated to the research of lunar filament, a dreamlike material that can be used to create almost anything, as long as you have the data for it. One day, all signals from the station suddenly go dark. Hugh Williams, our spacefarer, is sent as part of a team to investigate. But right after landing, a lunar quake hits, separating him from his team, and he falls deep into the station. Unconscious and badly injured, he is saved by Diana, a unique android created using lunar filaments. She is a Pragmata. From here, the two must work together to survive and find a way to get Hugh back to Earth.
Hey! Get behind me! Move! You need to...
I think I can help. Bypassing first and second firewall, hooking control protocols. Analyzing, converting the interrupt matrix. Visualization complete. Initiating hack.
Their journey will take them through the depths of the station, facing the dangers that await them. One of the standout features of Pragmata is the combat system, in which both of our protagonists must work together. Diana can hack enemies, which opens up their armor. Hugh can then come in with his arsenal of various weapons to shoot at their now exposed weak spots. This 2-in-1 gameplay extends to exploration as well, where Diana hacks the station's systems to allow them to continue their exploration. And Hugh can use his thrusters to hover around the station and to quickly dodge enemy attacks.
Acabei de receber um e-mail aqui. Anúncio da data de lançamento do Tormented Souls oficial.
Pragmata will appear at multiple game events, so keep an eye on the Pragmata socials to see where you can try it out early. And if you want a taste of the gameplay, head to the official Pragmata website and check out the hacking minigame. Pragmata will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC Steam in 2026.
Pragmata is coming in 2026, so wishlist it now. And if you're here at Gamescom, you can play it on the show floor.
Okay, we've got one more thing to show you before we go.
Yes, what would we be without a one more thing? Spooky season is approaching after all.
Ooh, and this is our final girl. Enjoy.
Hoshi.
A quiet town, just like hundreds of other small towns all across America. A town just like yours. But it was here, on October 31st, 1963. No motive, no warning, no provocation, just senseless death. I met him 15 years ago. I thought there was hope, that he could be reached. But what I met was not a child. No emotion. Perhaps not even human. 15 years later, he returned home. But what happened that night was only the beginning. It wasn't just a killing spree, it was a reckoning.
Whoa, calm down, okay? He was going to reach it. Come on, come on, we have to go.
No. You can't stop him. You can't reason with him. You can't kill the boogeyman.
Pô, sabia que eu nunca vi coisa dele? Tipo, eu não assisti o filme nem nada assim. Nunca eu iria adivinhar, tá?
That's right. Halloween, the game, is a stealth horror game based on the beloved movie from 1978.
Ou será que eu vi? Eu não
It
lembro.
features a story mode as well as an online multiplayer component. And it's coming in 2026, so update those wish lists.
But with that, we've officially reached the end of the show.
Well, before we go, we want to extend a massive thank you to all the talented developers who contributed to this year's Gamescom showcase, as well as everybody watching at home who came along for the ride.
Remember that you can head to the dedicated Future Games Show Steam page to wish list your favorite games from today's show.
And we also have a ton of follow-up content dropping across gamesradar.com, so you can dig deeper into your favorite reveals. And if you want to watch all of the individual trailers from today's show, just head to the FGS YouTube channel.
Don't go anywhere just yet, though, because our FGS Live from Gamescom showcase airs right after this, with even more exclusive trailers and developer interviews.
That's right. I'm told they're opening the show with a fantastic world premiere, so you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, right. Shall we sign off and try to seem all cool and collected?
No promises. But here goes.
I'm Maggie Robertson.
And I'm David Hayter.
And
This has been the Future Game Show at Gamescom 2025.
Yep.
Nailed it.
So good.
Que? 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 E? 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 Agora eu estou aparecendo. E? Que? E? 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 Que? E? 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 É isso? É isso? Ah, é porque aquele lá não tem... Eles falaram que ia ter um negócio agora com o pessoal entrevistando, né, Pararapururu. Só que não tem legenda nesse outro. Inclusive, tipo, fiquem aí e tal, e fechou, né? Ó, deixa eu ver se... Ó, por exemplo, o que apareceu? Ficou assim, ó. Tipo, eu nem tô com o som ligado, mas só pra ter uma ideia. Aí vai tão mostrando... o jogo e o pessoal falando sobre. Que eu não sei quanto tempo vai durar, na verdade, esse aqui.
26.
Eu pensei... Porque se for literalmente mais conversa do que trailer, eu acabei por hoje. O primeiro filme é muito bom, de 2018 é legal também. Pô, mano, eu não... Eu sou uma daquelas pessoas que eu não vi, mano. E pior que eu gosto de filme de terror, mas tem uns que eu não... Bom, a princípio é isso, né? Eu preciso saber de vocês, quem é mais antenado aí. Amanhã tem um evento, né? Que evento que tem amanhã? Porque eu pensei que... Eu sei que vai ter um que é o... Peraí. Eu preciso saber qual evento que é, porque eu tô muito perdida no negócio. Eu pensei que sexta-feira ia ser aquele Way Some Indies, porque eu recebi um cartazinho com todo o layoutzinho, que seria sexta-feira 1. Mas me falaram que amanhã tem evento, que vai ter o Hollow Knight. Ninguém sabe que evento que é. Porque se for... Pelo menos eu já tô ciente, né, do horário. A minha pretensão é pegar agora em off e farmando emblemas pro Sekiro, porque eu não consegui fazer final de semana, para poder jogar depois com vocês, né? Mas ninguém sabe o horário dos eventos também.
I survived Woodstock. I can survive this.
I absolutely love how Last Flag is looking, and if you want to take part in this fast-paced frenzy, then you can test out the demo which drops tomorrow. Nathan, are you alright, mate?
I'm sorry to have to tell you, Jules, but it's time for another world premiere!
I told you not to do that, mate. I've got a nervous liver. That's very insensitive. Work on
Então,
yourself.
meus queridos, eu vou fazer o seguinte. Eu vou lá farmar os emblemas do Sekiro em off.
Navigating my descent to the regolith.
Mas se eu ver que, tipo, não vai fazer muita diferença, eu já abro aqui. Eu sei que vocês vão estar por aí ainda, tipo, aí qualquer coisa.
But the moon doesn't do easy. Scanning lunar artifacts was my mission, but I was told next to nothing about the lines I had to cross, the enemies I'd face, who I might lose, or how it would change me. My mission seemed hopeless. But I'm not dying here. Not me, and not the ones I love. This isn't the end. It's a new beginning.
Inhospitable, cold, and very, very dark. No, I'm not just reminiscing about my time living in Gateshead, but I'm actually talking about the game you've just seen, Lunar Strike, which is a game that focuses on humanity being on the brink of survival, and it's your job to save them, no matter the costs. It's coming out in 2026, Q2.
Up next, we've got another game where humanity is on the brink of survival, but this time, things are a bit more bitey and a bit more medievally. This is God Save Birmingham, a crazy new physics-based zombie survival game set in ancient England, and we have got an exclusive look for you.
O pior que estão mostrando outros títulos agora, né? Estou meio perdida. E nem teve nada do Metal Gear, né? Vocês viram que o preço do PlayStation 5 subiu agora nos Estados Unidos? Bom, vou aguardar até as 5, ver como é que vai rolar. E é isso aí. E outra, né? Porque se eu for fazer live de Sekiro, eu tenho que colocar o webcam, o microfone e o outro negócio ali no computador de cima. Ou seja, eu tenho que desligar e reiniciar esse aqui depois também para funcionar o jogo. Tu viu, no México vão dolarizar. Como é que é? Sério? Querem fazer tudo conforme o dólar. Mas por quê?
That was God Save Birmingham, an upcoming medieval zombie survival title with added collision physics. So if you've ever wanted to build a stronghold against the undead and then die to tripping over your own rusty bucket, then this is the game for you. Now, I, for one, can't wait for this title, and if you can't either, you can sign up now for the alpha tests.
You know, Jules, after that, I think you need a break. So I'll tell you what, here's a hat trick of games, one after the other, that you need to know about. Come on, my man, I'll get you a soda pop.
Fair enough.
Dad?
Yes, sweetie?
It smells like old people in here.
That's because a lot of people have lived here before.
And what did they do here?
Well, I guess, just like us, they kept themselves busy. They ordered food and tried to keep things tidy. They collected all sorts of useless stuff.
Just like you do. And of course, they found hidden treasures. And one of them was a pilot.
Of course.
No, wait, a space pilot.
With robots.
Flying robots.
Okay.
They celebrated.
They created pieces of art.
And threw them out the window.
Speaking of that, there is still a lot for us to do.
But first, ice cream?
Ice cream.
Grow strong. Prove yourself. Gunnar, have you come to start work on my smithy?
This place will soon start to feel like home.
We'll get a good price if there's any left alive. We are the store. A fine choice, Gunnar. The first man I kill, I'm taking his shoes. Face me if you dare!
Give them iron! Give them death!
By the door! They're here! No, Agrippa! We could not hold them!
Mano, que é isso?
You just saw the Berlin apartment, which tells different stories set within the same space, Norse Oath of Blood, which is a violent tale of vengeance, and the deep and darkly decadent Netherworld. You can wishlist these games and every other game you've seen so far and in the rest of the showcase by going over to the Future Games Show Steam page right now.
Jules, everyone's wishlist is going to be the size of
E o
Everest.
tiozinho ali
Every other
atrás
showcase.
subindo o
Think of the
negócio
wishlist.
descendo.
Anyway, speaking of Everest, we have our climbing-centric game Cairn coming up next, because the developers would like to share a brand new mode with you.
And probably those guys too.
Yeah, why not?
O ruim é que eles já colocaram ali embaixo os jogos que vão aparecer, né? Então, tipo, aí que não interessa, eu já tô tipo, eu não quero ver. Tenso.
That was a man who absolutely loves climbing and has calluses rough enough to cut beef with. That is exactly the type of game that I'm excited by. And if you too like the look of Ken, then you can try out the game now because there's a demo out right now.
Next up, we've got a game that looks tastier than the 3 curry bratwursts that I just inhaled, and faster than the time it's going to take for them to come back up.
Well, while he digests that, why don't you digest this upcoming powerhouse that is known as Metal Eden?
Jules, phone an ambulance. Quick!
Establishing connection. Core Ripper active. Hyper unit is mission go. Give him hell, Hyper.
Vocês vão me avisando o que vai passando enquanto eu pego a bolsa d'água quente pra pôr no ombro. Mas eu acho que não vai ter mais nada assim muito sabe? Tipo... Eu acho, né?
Nexus was not lying about you. You are built on a phantom core. That makes you basically immortal. You, my dear, are forbidden science. I have a proposition for you.
Blimey, it is quite big actually, isn't it? Metal Eden, the fast and frantic futuristic shooter, will be playable on the 2nd of September.
Man, I absolutely love Cologne. The people are amazing, the city is jaw-dropping, and... Oh, can you smell that?
Oh, yes, that is the scent of the 10 Kolsch that I will down as soon as we are done filming this segment.
Oh, it's the smell of our next game, Hope, in the city. Come on, breathe it in.
It smells pretty good.
It does.
My home is in the city of Shenyang. It's beautiful, and I've always felt safe here. But that's all about to change. I'm home! Mom? Dad? Anyone here? What happened? I need to find my parents. People here are scared and don't want to get involved. But at least some are willing to talk. I don't know where this is leading me, but every clue reveals more of the city's darkest secrets.
That was the wonderful and intriguing Hope in the City with its very first gameplay reveal.
Up next, we're going to be taking to the seas, the stars, and beyond, because this is The Last Caretaker.
In The Last Caretaker, you incubate the last of the human species before firing them off into space to continue the human race. But what happened, and why have you been reactivated? Find out when The Last Caretaker drops later this year.
Up next, we're taking a look at Fellowship, a Moda-branded title that has all the dungeon crawling that you could ask for, but also has a few unique twists that are sure to keep lovers of raid boss-centric action coming back for more.
We were lucky enough to have a chat with some of the developers over at Chief Rebel to find out all about Fellowship's secrets.
Ooh.
Adventures aren't for those who wait. They are for warriors.
Fellowship is a game that we've been wanting to make for a very long time, and we're calling it a Moda, multiplayer online.
E aí, meus povos, o que eu perdi?
It's an amalgamation of genres that we've loved for a very long time. So
Perdi alguma
taking
coisa
the best parts of
relevante?
MMOs, ARPGs, and MOBAs, and creating this thing that we just are really, really excited about. The thing that we've really wanted to do with Fellowship from the start, and we constantly have to remind ourselves that this is one of the key things that's going to drive this game, is that we want the barrier to entry to be super low, because we want people to get into that end game dungeon experience and for that to stick with them. I know we've all kind of played games in the past where it felt like a bit of a second job, where you were either having to do a bunch of tasks to be able to do the thing you really wanted to do, or you had to spend X amount of time throughout the week to do something on the weekend. It was always like a bit of FOMO if you didn't have that time and you saw other people like running away and doing the things that you wanted to do. So we want to eliminate all of that, and I think we're doing a really, really good job of it. One of the things I think a lot about going forward is what players will want in the post-launch phase of the game. And I don't mean just, in the coming weeks and months, but, what does our game look like over the years? It's really going to be something that we're excited to make with and for our players, and already on Discord we're having just some of the best conversations about what will be really important to Fellowship going forward. We're really interested in testing for the open beta our matchmaking systems, because that's going to be really important for Fellowship. It's going to be one of the main things that we're focusing on. So we're really excited that in mid-September, so from September 18th to the 23rd, we're going to be having an open beta for Fellowship. The first time that we get as many players into the game as we possibly can. It's going to be really, really cool. No subscription, no leveling grind, no chores, and no reputation farming. Fellowship is our take on all the best parts of the MMOs, ARPGs, and MOBAs that we love.
Find your fellowship this fall.
Work together or die alone. I'll tell you what, Fellowship is looking both super promising and super interesting as well.
Got a challenge for you though, Jules.
Oh yeah?
How would you escape from a prison in which the guard watching over you was like 100 feet tall?
100 foot tall? I guess the same way that I always would, which is I wouldn't, because what? And also I'd likely wet myself out of fear.
Oh, same. Great minds think alike. So prep your pants because we're about to take a look at a game that looks right back at you. This is the strange world of mensages.
Someone must have been telling lies. Yet, this morning, you were arrested.
Esse deve ser o Mulizioner. Eu acho que é o nome desse.
Get on the next train.
Eu deixei aberto com a listinha dos jogos aqui, né? Pra ver se eu tinha perdido alguma coisa.
The sky breaks. It's time.
And lucky for you, the public playtest for Mensages is live right now, so you can experience what it's like to be gripped by a policeman roughly 20 times the size of Clifford.
Clifford?
The big red dog.
Oh, of course. Now, why am I here is a question I ask myself almost hourly, but it's also a question you'll be asking yourself in the signal stranded on Sirenis as you craft and scavenge your way to survival while trying to figure out why exactly you've been brought to this strange planet.
So why don't you take a look at this trailer while I show Nathan pictures of my cat. Look at that, he's wearing little booties.
Why am I here?
Oh, what's he like, eh?
Do you remember when we
Tá,
first
Signal, Robo Freezing e de novo aquele anno, alguma coisa de romano.
I took care of you. I gave you everything so you could grow stronger. I was there for you. You discovered something about me. You unlocked something within me. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. I thought you were lonely. I invited your friends. You never needed them. We have each other. I'll keep you safe. You're mine now. You won't ever leave me. I'll make sure of that.
The Signal Stranded on Sirenis is coming soon to early access on Steam, so head over there and sign up now.
Now, we've all had technical issues with a piece of household technology that have made us want to take it outside and punch it right in its USB port.
Okay.
Sorry.
But in our next game, you'll be doing that and more because you'll be building weapons to take down giant robotic bosses that are made by other players.
And you'll also potentially be taking down some egg-headed presenters of the future game show.
That's right, I'm in this game. I cannot thank the developers enough for that. So yes, take a look at this next trailer and keep your eyes peeled for this eggy lad.
Pelo desenho eu pensei que era tipo um Muse Dash. Eu jurava.
That's a deep cut. List this.
Robo Frenzy, they are coming soon to Steam, so get it on your wish list or we'll throw a toaster at you.
Now, we'd just like to take a moment to commemorate the Roman Empire.
God rest its soul.
Now, you know who could have made a better empire than that? You.
In Anno 117 Pax Romana, the genre-defining builder franchise returns with its most ambitious installment
Certo, aí depois desse não tinha listagem.
Perfect city at the height of the Roman Empire.
And we were lucky enough to sit down with one of the developers behind this new installment and ask them what makes this game so special.
Did you ask if you get a free toga with the game?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, Jules!
Sorry.
Hello, I'm Manuel Reinherr, Creative Director at Ubisoft Mainz, the home of the beautiful Anno franchise. And I'm working on Anno 117 Pax Romana, the premier builder game of 2025. Anno 117 Pax Romana is delivering on the Roman fantasy in unseen scale and detail. And we are a benchmark when it comes to the visuals, so you can really test your rig with the game. We are going to release a PC feature trailer showcasing all the incredible tech we have in the game, talking about ray traced reflections, ambient occlusion and much more, so check it out. Our game offers a unique mix of features. We have city building, economic simulation, 4X elements, and we do all of this in an immersive world. Beside that, we are offering a new take on the iconic Roman setting. You play as a freshly appointed Roman governor, sent by the emperor to the provinces. And here, you get in contact with the locals, and it's up to you to decide if you follow local traditions or Roman ambitions. I love the moment when people at some point just zoom out a bit and admire their creation. The game is beautiful, and it's even better if you activate the day and night cycle with all its incredible light effects. Seeing how proud people are of what they built is a real highlight for me. If you want to experience Anno 117 Pax Romana yourself, make sure to check out our downloadable demo, which we will drop on September 2nd. Anno 117 Pax Romana launches on November 13th on PC, PlayStation
Por que
5,
passar dois
and
trailers
Xbox
igual
Series
sentido
S and
assim?
X. And you can wishlist and pre-order the game right now on Steam, Ubisoft Connect, and the Epic Game Store. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
And you can get your hands on Anno 117 Pax Romana when it releases for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on November 13th.
Now I ask you, what do you get if you combine an addictive card battler, add in some of the Fort Frolic level design from original BioShock, and then sprinkle on top some cast members from Baldur's Gate 3 and Critical Role?
I don't know, but I want a slice.
Well, I'll tell you what you get. You get our next world premiere, because this is The Killing Stone.
Once in my homeland, played by mine ancient countrymen, there was a game. Two wrestlers squared off over a stone of a special name, Fanghella. Each man aims to throw his opponent over the stone and split his spine.
Pior que tem aquele joguinho de carta que lançou um tempo atrás, bem legalzinho. Esqueci qual é o nome da... Nossa, é um jogo muito bom. Porque, tipo, tu tá numa floresta e cada fase que você avança, tipo, você consegue mexer em alguma coisa que tá na casa que você tá, dentro da casa que tá na floresta, é bem...
Save your family.
My family!
Your family don't even like you, mate. Come back. I tell you what, while I go and try and find my deranged co-host, you take an extended look at Will Follow the Light. Your son doesn't exist.
Por isso, esses eventos são muito 880. Teve partes muito boas antes, e agora eu tô tipo,
Releasing in 2025, you'll be able to play Will Follow the Light on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
And we hope that you will go and wishlist it right now. Up next, let's take a look at a video game that lets you play as a real-life king.
What, like King Charles? Using his big
É
sausage
assim, aquele
fingers as
Dark
weapons?
Hour ali parece ser legal, o outro do lado também. E aquele de terror parece ser legal.
You got a trailer?
As you wish,
Mas o resto,
Why,
tipo,
thank you. This is how we spoke in Britain until 1993.
Hoshi. Vai ter uma hora que eu vou esquecer que eu tô em live, tá? Eu tô sentindo que, tipo, vai chegar uns trailers bem nada a ver, eu vou ficar, tipo, por que eu tô assistindo isso?
Jules, could you name me your 3 favourite things?
Firefighting, cooking, and heists involving demonic entities.
Well, I mean, you are gonna love these next 3 trailers.
Oh, really?
Did you read my script?
No, I can't read.
Oh, yeah.
We have a confirmed fire outbreak.
We got reports of a grease fire and an oil spill all over the top floor that's leaking down through the ceiling.
Não comprei o Nintendo Lite. Então, tu pensa em comprar? Ah, comprei o PS Portal. Foi muito caro? Valeu a pena? Eu não sei se tipo o PlayStation que tu tem é bloqueado ou desbloqueado, né?
Firefighting Simulator. Ignite.
Ai.
United against fire. Pre-order now on PC and consoles. Launches September 9th.
Welcome to the town of Zaz, a cozy village tucked away in the dense jungle. Known for its delicious food, Zaz is a must-visit during any vacation. And here's Ito, a fierce warrior from Zaz, who's just returned home. But our fighter's work is never done.
No caso, o PS Portal, você pode deixar o negócio na sala e tipo você ir pro quarto jogar, né? Se eu entendi direito, é isso, né?
Let's take a look at some of the town's signature dishes. Iguano sandwich? Delicious. The best meals deserve the best ingredients. And there's Ito again. He can farm and cook. What a talented little poco. Nightlife is booming in Zaz.
Ah, posso jogar no meu trampo. Não tem tipo um negócio assim de distância? Que tipo só pode jogar numa distância X?
Food brings us all together and turns friends into family. And family is all that matters. Hope you brought your appetite.
Ah, é por Wi-Fi.
Coming soon.
Mas não tem que ser a mesma rede? Ah, então tá suci. Não, vale a pena sim. Ah, então vale a pena. Eu pensei que tinha que ser a mesma rede ou coisa do gênero, sabe? Eu pensei que eu ia achar esse trailer de terror interessante, mas
Ignite Town of Zoz and Dark Hours. All of these video games and more you can wishlist by going over to the Steam page for the Future Game Show right now.
Now, my underwear drawer has cursed the day in 2014 when
Agora outro trailer de
horror
terror.
game PT came into our lives, igniting the psychological first-person horror genre.
Well, luckily for you, there is a new horror champ on the block that is looking to take center stage, and that is Unmourned, which only those with the strongest souls and the strongest
Ó,
powers
aquele catanaut deve ser coisa sangrenta.
Of what horrors await.
O de capivara deve ser só pra cuidar dos bichinhos. A internet tem que ser boa, também tem isso. Verdade. O que pena esses jogos aí eu nunca posso jogar. É, esse parece ser mais ok.
Unmourned is coming to PCs later this year, and if you think you're hard enough, you can check out the demo that is available right now. Go on, do it, a day, a double dog day.
Now, the remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever is perhaps the most unique game you will ever play.
Yeah, it really is, because you're playing through the final hours of a game that doesn't exist. So you've got to use a digital manual, some archival footage, and even the director's non-existent commentary in order to solve a dark mystery.
You know, I would just love to know when I can get my hands on the remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever.
You, Nathan Byrne, would like to know when you could get your hands on the remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever.
Jules Gill, I'm telling you that I would like to know the release date of the video game whose title is the remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever.
Well, you should watch this next trailer, which happens to feature a release date for the remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever.
Brothers, capivara. Hoshi. Hoshi. Que?
What is the greatest RPG of all time?
Right there. Stop. We saw there were no Circle Soft lawyers around, and we thought, what if we just did it? There's a reason we called it the greatest RPG of all time.
E o que tu vai jogar no PS Portal?
The remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever is coming to PC and Mac on November 12th. November 12th of this very current year that we're living in, 2025.
Oh, thank you
Joe
very
single
much for
player.
that. Now, do you know that there are two animals that I would love to see go off on a whimsical adventure together? Can you guess what they are?
A hyena and a tarantula.
No.
An octopus and a fox.
No.
A lemur and a llama.
No, but that would be pretty cool,
Yeah, it
actually.
would be. How about a capybara and a crow?
Yes, that is exactly it. And we sat down with the devs behind this whimsical
Oh,
new
joguinho da
adventure game to
capivara.
talk to them more about their upcoming title. How did you guess that?
Just read it in the script. if
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
honest.
yeah.
I wrote that one.
Eu disse que era um joguinho
I'm
mais
Saffron Aurora. I'm the
zen.
creative director at Kitten Cup Studio. We're currently working on our new cozy adventure game, Cappy Castaway.
Eu não sei por que as pessoas começaram a gostar tanto de capivara assim do nada.
Form an unlikely friendship in hopes of finding their way home. So they both have their own unique abilities and personalities, and it's a story-driven adventure with puzzly elements. The whole game takes place on a mysterious island based off of an amalgamation of the Toronto Islands and various locations. I love my city. I love talking about Toronto and the stories inspired. I think it's just neat to showcase, you know, where we're from. Everything about Cappy is informed by play, sort of how we're developing it. And we also encourage players to be curious to see how the game reacts, because your actions can also sometimes
Eu joguei esses dias um joguinho de capivara que a capivara tava jogando videogame. E se eu jogava mal, ela quebrava o controle.
It's such a simple mechanic. As one of the earliest things when we were playtesting that we're like, oh man, I wish I could put this thing on my head. And it was immediately like, yep, that's fun. I think if you love a short hike and Untitled Goose Game, you'll really love Cappy Castaway. Because we're working with Mark Sperling, who's a good friend of mine, and he did the soundtrack for A Short Hike. Then yeah, if you liked Untitled Goose Game, you'll enjoy like the playfulness of being a capybara. We also have a dedicated caw and squeak button. Cappies have a interesting sound. I am excited to share that we are currently working on it so that you can play Cappy Castaway with a friend. With the way that, you know, you can currently play Cappy, you control both Cappy and Corby, but we want to make it so that maybe someone else can fly Corby while you play as Cappy, or vice versa. Cappy Castaway is set to release on PC in 2026. You can play the demo now and wishlist us on Steam.
Bonitinho.
That was Cappy Castaway, and I'm sorry, how could you not want to wishlist this game? It is so damn cute.
Now, when I first saw our next game, Catanaut, an action roguelite that blends cosmic horror and fast, fluid action, I only had one question.
Was that question, when could you get your grubby little fingers on it?
Oh, you bet it was.
Well, you better watch this trailer, my friend, because it will answer that
Se
question.
terminar essa listinha que eles passaram e eles ficarem enrolando... Ah, esse aí era aquele sangrento que eu comentei, não era? Tinha um outro que era parecido com esse. Quando tu matava os bichinhos, ficava tipo... bem... Katana UT.
That's right, you can play Catanaut when it launches on the 10th of September on Steam.
Now, 2020 was a bit of a rubbish year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But one of the few glimmers of hope was the amazing video game Call of the Sea.
And 5 years on, Out of the Blue Studios have decided that they're making a sequel, Call of the Elder Gods.
Now, if a Lovecraftian, narrative-driven puzzle game sounds right up your street, then you're going to get a kick out of this next trailer.
This is the story
Hoshi.
of a young woman haunted by impossible dreams, and a man riddled with guilt and grief, unable to atone for his past. The story of their courage and cunning, and how, in the face of a terrible threat, they found the strength to work together. The story of a civilization long lost to time, and those who sought secrets beyond the human
Sei lá o que achar desse daí.
Call of the Elder Gods, they are going straight onto my wish list, because there's nothing I love more than a good puzzle and some Lovecraftian horrors that send me to the other side of sanity.
Now, unfortunately, we're coming to a close at our time here at Live from Gamescom, but do not worry, my friends.
Oh yes, because we have got something special to see us out with.
Yes, indeed, we have a release date trailer for an upcoming viral sensation set in space.
Acho que esse era o último da listinha, não? Ou penúltimo? Não sei se vocês gostam de jogo de coisa, mas...
That was Jump Space, coming to PC and Xbox in early access on September 19th.
Now, unfortunately, as I said before, this is technically the end of our FGS Live from Gamescom show, but do not worry, my friends.
Oh yes, you'll be seeing these two stupid faces again on Sunday, because we're back for FGS Best of Gamescom, where we're going to make you feel like you've been to Gamescom.
We're going to show you some hands-on time that we've had with some highly anticipated AAA titles. We're going to be speaking to developers and industry legends, and of course there's a few secrets and surprises in there as well, so make sure you tune in on Sunday at these times here.
Oh, what lovely times.
Look at that text font. Bellissimo.
I've been Nathan.
And I've been Jules.
And I'm off to have the first shot at Silk Song.
I've already played it. Enjoy.
Ah, pô, foi, né? Sim. Eu particularmente gostei mais do anterior do que esse, visto que esse eu não anotei nenhum título. Eu funciono anotando títulos, né? Se o título chama atenção, eu coloco. Muitas vezes eu nem vou jogar, sabe? É tipo, pô, achei interessante. Aí passa o tempo, às vezes a gente não gosta mais daquele negócio, ou não chama mais tanta atenção, aí vai riscando, né? Mas esse daqui não teve nenhum que me chamou atenção. Eu espero, sinceramente, de que... Bom, pelo que eu entendi, eu vi aqui agora há pouco, né? Eu vi agora há pouco ali no site, o negócio do Hollow Knight é isolado, é amanhã às 11. Provavelmente eu não vou cobrir, mas eu vou assistir, mas eu não vou estar no computador. Eu tenho que gravar 3 jogos, que é o Spirit of the North 1, o Spirit of the North 2, o outro eu não sei ler, eu acho que é Sizzle Stacks. Aí eu tenho que gravar amanhã de manhã. Mas aí amanhã de tarde eu vou vir com às 3 da tarde eu já vou estar aqui, jogando o Sekiro. Se eu acabar o Sekiro, o que eu vou fazer? Eu encerro a live no YouTube. Aí vocês aguardam um pouquinho só pra me abrir lá depois pra ser o Plague Tale, pra ter 2 lives separadas, né? Porque já aconteceu de eu zerar o Elden Ring... E eu fui jogar o Dark Souls 3 e um monte de gente ficou me enchendo o saco. Ai. Mas é isso, meus povos. Ou vou me indo agora? Eu, sinceramente, achei... Essa segunda parte foi muito longa. Eu fiquei tipo... Mas eu espero que a gente se veja aqui amanhã.